Guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. I do videos on self-improvement, self-development, and everything nice, honestly. And you should subscribe and join the family. And if you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mariji. I'm so happy to have you here once again. So, guys, today we are going to be talking money. Now, we're going to be talking harsh truths or harsh lessons I have learned in business. And I feel like, if you are a business person or you want to venture into business, this will be helpful. So guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. I don't know if I've said this on my channel, or maybe I have. I've never worked in 9 to 5 before, and that's the only time I worked in 9 to 5 was NYC and COS IT, right? But NYC was like the time that I worked in 9 to 5, like full, is it full time? I'll call it for that whole 10 months. I think I did like, I didn't do up to like the normal 10 months because there's a whole story behind it. My relocation didn't, sorry, my redeployment, I mean, didn't show up on time. There's a whole story back in that. But yeah, that was like the full 9 to 5 that I did. And to be honest, I did enjoy it. I think it's because it was a school and I just really flowed with the kids and I did enjoy it. But the school wasn't somewhere that I was gonna stay, and I didn't want a 9 to 5 because I don't like how employees, is it employees now or is it employer? And you understand the person that employs somebody to come and work. Sha, that's what I want to say. How they treat people in Nigeria. And sometimes it doesn't. It's uncalled for. So I really don't like it. And aside from that, I just feel like I wasn't. I'm not just the type. Now that doesn't mean that in the next um 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, I say I'm in 9 to 5, I can want to try. Do you understand? But with that said, I wanted to bring you guys to why I'm doing this, and it's because I've done business for quite a while. Like I've been doing business like full time for like 6 years now, if I'm not mistaken. Immediately I finished school, I was, I had an opportunity to do a business. I don't talk much about it because I keep saying it involves kids. So I don't vlog it, I don't film it, I don't even talk about it, right? Because it involves kids, they're people's children, right? So I have like a business, and these are things that I have learned over the years. Now, the first business I have ever done in my entire life was when I was in school. I sold underwears. Yes, I sold pants. I sold underwears. I sold bra. I sold pants. I sold like all this spaghetti hand, like innerwear and all that. And thinking about it now, I'm like, wow, like really, really, wow. So that was the first business that I did. Then I remember that then after that, sorry, I my one of my auntie, my uncle's wife was like, oh, you could sell sign outs during your, final year and all that. I was like, oh, it's a creative business. I went to Eco Market, I bought the whites, I bought the markers, and I sold like to almost half of the people in my class and even some other classes, I think. And that's like the second business. And then I tried to, do makeup, but that didn't really go well, right? Because I think I did not invest so much time in that one. Then after that I started selling shoes. Now all type of shoes, but I was selling new drop shipping. It wasn't really going well. Then I now moved into thrift, right? And it was going well, and for some reason I was really, really frustrated by it. Like the shoes I was selling, they were so affordable. Shoes of like 2K, I was selling for like 4K, or I was selling for like 3.5. Like it was really good, but for some reasons I don't know, it just didn't go very well. And that's like how many business that I feel like I failed in, or that didn't work out. And before I started doing the one that I'm doing now, and there are so many mistakes. I've made so many mistakes along the line. I've lost so much money, like so much money. I've learned so many lessons that I feel like, what, I should share. So yeah. So guys, the first harsh truth about business: separate your money from your business money. Now, this took me 5 good years. to come in agreement with, right? So I used to feel like, oh, how many bank accounts will I open? I still have the one from NYC. I have the one I opened when I was a student that I had to upgrade. I have this. My own just came from the fact that I didn't want too much bank accounts, right? And thank God for OP and Money Point and a lot of all those banks where you don't have to walk into the bank. And I think other banks to do it now. You don't have to walk into the bank to open an account. And first of all, second of all, I hate going to the bank. I don't like them over there. Like I don't like going to the bank. Even to my ATM card, it will take me a long time to go there because some of them be giving attitude, right? So I really don't like to go to the bank. So I was just like, oh, will I open an account again for another thing and all that? It took me 5 years. It was the beginning of this year that I opened it and I've understood it so well. Business money is not your money. Yeah, even if it was your money, like the money that you packed in one place, you saved up over time, you saved up 1 million, 2 million over time, it's business money. As long as you have put it and you said that this is business money, it is business money. Be crying Pepe. Maybe you don't have like skincare or you don't have or you this is beautiful dress you want to buy. Don't touch that money. It is not yours. Mhm. It wasn't like I didn't know. I did know, but I just really felt that I could borrow and put back. That thing is very annoying. I could borrow and put back, and that's something we'll get into later on, right? After all, it's my money and all that. It is not your money. See, as long as you have brought 2 naira, 2K, $2, whatever it is, and you have put it at business money, it's no longer your money. Yeah, it's no longer your money. So have different accounts for it. Know that the money that is here is only emergency. I mean emergency, I mean emergency that obviously maybe involves life that you can okay, I want to break it. But anything that goes on there, the finance, tracking, everything, it is supposed to be there. It is not your money. You need to understand that. That will help you so much to not touch, mix money up, and really be thinking that, okay, I got an alert of 50K and I spent 20K. Okay, the 20K I spent, where is it from? You will get very confused. And that's the reason why I try as much as possible now to be very how like very intentional about it. Any money that's if anybody wants to do a transfer, you do it to that account that I've opened for the business. And it's been so good. I've been able to look at okay, yes, this is what happened on this day. I can go back to the app and look at how the money came in and look at okay, this person sent this money to my personal account. I can move it to it's helped me so much. It's helping like it's saving my life. It's saving my life so much that I'm like, okay, this is it. So if I want to now invest more, maybe because I feel like okay, I need to buy more, goods. I cannot say okay, for my own pocket, I want to invest, right? So it's always very important. Have different accounts. It doesn't have to be a business account. It's just something in your name, but it's just strictly for business. It will help you so much, so much. You won't be as confused. I used to be very confused when it came to money. Like when it came to money of my business, I used to be very confused. Like, okay, this money came. How am I now mixing money up? And all that is gone right now. Like, so gone. So have different accounts for business and for yourself. It will really help you. The next one is don't do more than yourself. If is in front of your house, you have like a mini supermarket, and you have some type of lifestyle that you are living that your business and lifestyle doesn't match up. Don't do more than yourself. Oh. You when you pay yourself, which we'll also get into, I think I wrote it here. When you pay yourself, when you look at your pay, right? Can you buy that ashrebi that your friend just from nowhere said that she's getting married in like 1 month and the ashrebi is 50K, and you know that this your business gives you like 20K every month or 10K every month? Don't do more than yourself. Don't let anybody shame you for the little things that you're doing. See, as long as you don't go to anybody to beg or somebody's feeding you somewhere, don't let anybody shame you for anything, the type of business that you do, as long as it's legit. And don't do more than yourself. Don't feel inferior because you can't buy that Shebi. One thing about, since I told myself that if you're not very close to me, I'm not buying you Shebi. It's not a, I don't have. Do you understand? But if I have, fine. And if I see that the gap that you are giving me to buy that Shebi is much, it's okay by me, right? You are giving me a space of 4 months, 5 months. I'm okay by it. It's something that I know that I can save towards, right? But you're coming to me that you're getting married in like 3 weeks, a month, and you expect me that I am really just managing myself. I should now buy that one, or I'm buying hair of how much, how many million, when my business is suffering. No, don't do more than yourself, and don't let anybody shame you for you doing more than yourself. Me, I don't care what my friends think. I'm broke. I am broke. It's not. I can't afford certain things. Yes, for now I can't. Right? You have to be very shameless about the financial status of your life. Very, very shameless. Yes, there are little things that you can package on and all that, but if you don't have, you don't have. If you know there is one small job that you have, or sorry, one small business, I've forgotten that we're talking about business here. One small business that you have, that you're just, is the gain that you are gaining, or what you're paying yourself, that you're using to keep up with yourself, like you're using to take care of yourself. Please and please, don't do more than yourself. Oh. Don't do more than yourself. They say they are going to the club. Oh, we'll spend 60 million. We'll spend, let me not even go far. We'll spend 1 million each person, bring to 200K. That 200K is almost half of the money that you used to start the business. And it's the money, maybe half of the money that you've been saving for like a whole year. Please and please, oh, please don't do more than yourself. Like, do not do more than yourself. It is very, 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 very important. Don't do more than yourself. Stay where you are. Cut your coat according to your material. It's very, very important. Pay yourself. No matter what it is that you are doing, even if it's 200 every day, you're paying yourself for that, from that business. Pay yourself. Before you pay your staff, before you pay any other person, pay yourself. Add your name to the salary roll. How Add your name to the payroll. Why? Because you're working, right? And if you're separating business money, that is like you save 200 million. Sorry, you save 2 million, and you say you want to use 2 million for business. That's like all the money that you have. You need to pay yourself from that business. Yes. If the profit is so much, even if it's not so much, like I said, even if it's 200 naira, you pay yourself per day. Pay yourself. You're doing the work. Pay yourself. Don't say, okay, it's business, I want to go and do. Pay yourself. Now, do you know what that paying yourself does? It doesn't make you to move a huge chunk of money from the business because you want to take care of yourself, right? When you pay yourself, you save, which we'll get into the next point. You save. When you pay yourself, you'll be able to afford the little things for yourself. Pay yourself, like I said, even if it's 200 naira per day, calculate it. Pay yourself. If it's something you can bring out after you see that there's gain, pay yourself. You are doing the work, pay yourself. It will help you not to want to, emergency comes up and you dip your money into, no, it will help you not remove 200K from that business. Why? Because you have money already. Even if it's 200 naira per day, my darling, pay yourself. You're doing the work. Then the next point is save. Now, business is very tricky in sense of, you'll be doing it and you'll be doing it, and you will not save. I'm telling you the truth. You'll be doing it and say, okay, I have this money, I'll just pour it back. Save. Even if it's, I remember like 3 years before now, where I used to do like the same business I'm doing now, but in another place. I had all these local, I won't call them local, but I'll call them local adult women, adult with card. That was different from what I used to do. Like, I remember one of my exes to call me a job, a job woman. I do it. I don't. I'm like I said, I'm not ashamed about anything. And then it was 200 per day, and I'm like, yes. Those ajo that the card that they will mark. My mind is even rest assured for that one. If I'm being honest, right? I was doing it. I was saving in a month, and sometimes I will save the money. I will not know what I want to use it to do. It's just when she brings it, I'm like, okay. I end up maybe putting some and just putting it back into the business, but save. No matter how much, save. If it's 10 naira per day, save and save and save. Buy colo between your money there. If you know that if it's in the bank, you're going to spend it, save. It is very, very, very important. Track your finance in that business. Yes. Track it. You had a good or something that you bought for like 200K. You sold everything. Or let's say you before you finish selling everything, you went to the market, right? And you bought something of 100K. So obviously you have 100K of goods left. But when you now add it, or whatever it is, when you now finish selling everything, how much did you gain? What went out? So how much did you lose? Now in business, you will lose money. Sometimes like you will lose money that maybe you cannot even explain how you lost it because it's business. And tracking your business will help you to know how much you've lost. My mom gave me an idea. I think it was last year ending, and I started it because honestly, I was just really tired of doing the business, and it was frustrating me. So she gave me an idea. I have a book where I draw lines, sales, gain, and something I can't remember. Right? It's written there. No matter the business that you are doing, have a book. Not I have it written so pen and paper. If it's possible for you to write what you sold every day, biko, write it. Oh, if it's something, let's say you sell drinks, you sold 10 Pepsi today, 10 Fanta, 10 Sprite, two, what other drinks do we have? Two bottle water. Write it and write the date. Track it. Track every money, your profit, your startup, everything. Track every single thing. Now, this will help you in so many ways. Number one, it will help you when you have sales rep, when you have people helping you to sell, right? So they know that you know how it's going in the shop. They should be writing it down. I mean, they sell. They know that you know how much you sold, how much you bought they know how many packs of drinks you bought into the shop, and they know how many they've written there to say. They know that you can easily carry the book and go and look, okay, how is it that we have four and it's not balancing and checking, right? And it also helps you yourself to be able to say, okay, I have small one drink, even when you are confused. Oh, what happened? Why is it not in the book? Oh, it's in the book. Oh, I remember I sold this and this for someone on Tuesday. That is why I have this left on Friday. Track it. No matter what it is that you are selling, track that thing. Track your finance in that business and be very, very cautious of your startup not reducing. See, it happened to me so many times. I had to learn the hard way. Hard way. I had to cut out everything that was seemed like I was losing money, which is borrowing from the account, borrowing from business money. If you borrow, write it. I've learned the hard way. I used to write on the 24th. I borrowed 5K. On the 30th of the next month, or on the 30th, I paid 5K back. I write it there so that when you are confused, you see it in your own writing how the money went. So it's really going to help you track your finance. Track not alert tracking, no. Writing. Write it down. Track it. If you're into hair business, you bought 10 hair, raw hair today, and you sold five, and it's only three that you can see what happened. You can go back to that book and go and know what happened. Do you understand? Very important. Track your finance in that business. The next one is consistency helps you to focus on the good in the business. Now, like I said before, business sometimes you lose money. Sometimes you're trying to please a customer, and you're like, oh, you know what? Let me just give you for this amount, which is the amount that maybe you bought it, right? That's you've lost something. But the consistency, the the little things that you are keeping up on in that business is what you should be looking at. Why? Because you might lose hope easily. It's business. You might lose hope easily. And I think it's one of the mistake I made in my other businesses that I did, I lost hope easily because I was looking like, oh, I wasn't making gain, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't doing that, I should be doing this, I should be gaining another. I wasn't looking at the good. And the good was people were seeing how affordable the shoe was. And some were buying, but some weren't. You see, that some weren't was where I stood by, which was the problem. That some weren't was the problem. So it's always very important. Focus on the good in the business and consistency. Don't be, I won't say don't be a jack of all trade, but be a jack of one thing. Let people know you for that thing. Don't say you are selling this today, you're selling that today, you're selling everything. Sometimes you yourself, you might be confused. I understand that if you are selling hair now, you might want to add hair accessories, right? Which I understand that, but that's different. It's not that you're selling hair today, you now want to go and pack, materials or something from China or something that is not just relatable. If you want to do business like that, let whatever it is that you are selling be in alignment, right? If I want to open a nail shop today, do you know what I will add to it? What I might add to it is making of hair, because I believe that anybody that comes to do her nails can remember that hair is dirty. She might want to wash the hair. But I'm not going to go and add doing of nails. I will not add boutique. Yes, people can want to buy things, but that will move faster than having a salon in my nail boutique. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's always very important. Focus and be consistent on one thing. It takes time. Business is a whole lot. It takes time. I have a lot of business idea in my head, but if I think about the work, I'm like, but yeah, I should just wait small, right? It takes time. It takes consistency. It's not easy. It's not if you have to be if you if you want to do business, you have to be ready, ready for mental up and downs. Like it is really, really not easy. And just be consistent in one particular thing. Let people know that if they want to buy Pepsi, let it be you that they will go to, right? If they want to buy attachments, let it be you that they will go to. If they want to buy attachments and get their hair done, let them know that you have a salon. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's very, very important. Don't be everywhere. Sometimes it scream confusion, right? I've been there and I understand it. So yeah. Next one is failure is part of business, which is where I was saying that, oh, you lose money and all that. I failed to name business, have I told you guys here? And it's part of it. I will say that all those time I was trying to look for my feet on which I really feel was productive and all that. And do you understand? I got it and I'm still trying to get it over time. So it's always very, very important to know that failure is part of business. You fail, you lose money, and it's okay. It's business. Do you understand? It's a risk, it's give or take. It's either it happens or it doesn't happen. Do you understand? So it's a risk. You are taking a risk. You can invest in buying goods from China 200 million and it comes or custom holds it or something happens. Do you understand? It's risk, and you have to know that failing part is part of business. It happens a lot. So you have to just know that okay, it's business. I lost a lot of money, pay me, but now risks. Do you understand? So it's always very, very important to know that. Don't think because you failed at a business or because you failed in one particular business, then it's the end of the world. This is not to. You can do another business. I always preach pivoting in this my channel. If you don't do this one today, do another one. If it didn't work out for you, do another one. People might think you're confused, but do another one. That is you trying to find the one that really goes on well with you. So yeah, the last one is not everybody, not your family members, not everybody, friends, anybody is going to support you, and that's okay. They are not your target audience. I had to learn this the hard way, the very hard way when I was, selling online. Any friend that look at you and your business and say, I want to patronize it, the person is just a good person towards you. Some of them might not like it what you sell. Some of them I feel like it's low quality. Some of them I feel like it's too expensive. Some of them I feel like there's no need for me to patronize it. And that's okay. Now, some people will feel and say that, oh, that's a bad, that's not as good, a good friend. Maybe because I have experienced it and I've just come to understand that I've even experienced the worst. Do you understand? But I've just come to understand that It's not a must. If somebody doesn't want to support you, it says more about them than it says of you, right? It says more about the type of friend that they are to you. It says more about type of family member that they are to you, or the type of person that they are to you than you. Do you understand what I mean? So they're not going to support you, and that's okay. Look, go forward and look for people that will support you. Go, don't, no hard feelings. Don't be hard on yourself. That would this person not support me? See, you will stay so long in that hatred that you will not even know when it will cause fight, right? If they don't support you, that's okay. Move on to another thing. Move on to other people. Go outside and look for other people. Let me tell you something. The people that will support you most in business are strangers. Strangers, yes, people that you don't even expect, people that will even refer you. Some people that will even refer you are even strangers, and that's okay. Like, that's very okay. So if you have people, group of people around you that support you so much in your business, be grateful for it. A lot of people don't have that, right? So it's always very important. Not everyone will support you, and that's okay. So guys, we come to the end of this video. I know that I spoke so much about this video. I've been wanting to do one of these for a very long time, but I really don't know why I didn't do it. Now, this is different from a lot from different what's it called now? From different lessons and truths that some other people will have. If you have something like this, please let us know in the comment section. I'm still learning this business thing, right? And yeah, let's just know. I know that there are some other things that I've not known about, as your business, as you level up in business, sorry, you learn more things. So yeah, that's really it. So guys, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Give me a comment, send this video to that business girl, that's your friend, your family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye all. Oh, subscribe.